off ex-boyfriend that wrote a really loud song about hating my ex-girlfriend. Yeah. For a long time, that was me. I was the guy. I'd show up and I'd sing that one song, and every pissed off boyfriend who just went through a breakup was like, "This guy is my guy, and this is my song. I don't give a shit about any other that folk shit he's doing. This is my banger." And we play it. And at a certain point, as a songwriter, as you start evolving as a songwriter, you hope that you don't die. And that's the song you're known for. You know, I don't want to like die and then they'd be like, "Yeah, you wrote that really pissed off song that doesn't rhyme and there's only 3 chords about like an ex-girlfriend when he was like 21. But this song topped it. So I feel good. I can sleep comfortably at night now knowing that this is out there a couple million streams ahead of that other one. And to fill you in, the other one, it's a song called I Hope He Breaks Your Heart. Those fucking people know what I'm talking about. Those are the y'all are the people like, put it on his headstone. Oh, but I wrote that song at a show. I was mad. I was playing a show. I went through a really bad breakup, and that girl had the audacity to show up at the show and stand right in the middle of the front row with her new boyfriend just canoodling all over him. And I'm standing side stage just fuming. So I go to the back and I sit down and pull out a little piece of paper and just start writing. And the rest of the band's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm writing a song." And they're like, "What are you going to do with this song?" I said, "I'm going to sing it." And they're like, "When?" I was like, "Tonight." It was just enough. It was a magical mixture of Jameson Irish whiskey and really shitty stepped-on cocaine running through my veins, where I had the confidence and youthful pride to think that I was going to write a song backstage and play it that night. So we get on stage and she's there and she's fucking tickled. She's having fun. She knows it's fucking with me. But I don't sing the song. The only people that know the tsunami of hate that is about to pour all over the fucking audience are the guys that are standing behind me. And they're just so pensive. They're just like, "Is he going to do it now? Is he going to do it now?" But I didn't do it the whole set. We walked off stage and then came the encore. Magical time. Whole band walks off, crowd applauds. I walk up the steps first and I pull one of these moves. Got it. Grab my acoustic guitar, walk to the front of the stage, and I let this woman have it. I'm just like, I hope you fail at everything. I hope you never fall in love again. I hope your kids are miserable. I hope your kids are unhappy. I hope your entire bloodline, hope failure follows them around until the last of your breed falls off the face of the earth. Here's a song for you, and then I just fucking screamed it. And I walked off stage feeling like a free man. I walked off stage, it was the most cathartic shit I've ever done in my entire life. I walked off the stage like, "Boys, that was great. Thank God I never have to sing that song again." And so we move about our life, and I have zero plans of singing this song that's 3 chords and does not rhyme at all. Just gonna toss that back out there. And we get to a gig like 2 weeks later, and someone's like, "Play that song about a girl." And I was like, "I'm in fucking Little Rock, Arkansas. How the fuck do you know about that song?" Woo! He's like, "It's on YouTube." And that was the day that I realized that the shit you say in public these days could very well be the defining moment of your career. And so we've played it every single fucking night since that night of just sheer anger. And so I took a little bit more time with this song. I took a little bit more time to make sure that all the words rhymed. But I think the reason this song hits the same nerve as I Hope It Breaks Your Heart is because we've all been through it. I Hope It Breaks Your Heart, it's not about just the rhyme or the simple melody. It's about the feeling, that visceral feeling of like somebody discarding you, tossing you away, telling you they don't love you anymore, and that just sheer anger. And so this song is a completely different tangent. This song comes from being 25, 30, graduating college, having zero fucking idea what you want to do with your life, and then going home for Thanksgiving, and your mom rubbing it in, and your brother got a promotion, and he just bought a house, thinking about having a kid, he's in love and been in a serious relationship for a decade, and And then you're living in a storage unit on Capitol Boulevard in Raleigh because you're trying to get your band off, your hobby off the ground. That's a shitty feeling, man. Shout out to Ample Storage on Capitol Boulevard. Yeah, I was homeless for 3 years. Big fucking deal. But yeah, it was about that kind of just the disappointment. Like, you know, I was the first kid in my family to go to college, majored in political science and history. And friends, if you're wondering what a political science and history degree does for you, feast your fucking eyes. But I wrote this song for my mom because she was, you could tell that she wanted me to be something more than that. And my mom was the first person to make fun of me, but she would never let anybody else make fun of me. There's a pretty amazing story about the food line on Highway 14 in Reedsville, North Carolina. My mom was just casually pushing her cart up and down the aisles, and this woman had the audacity. Her name was Anna Pruitt. She said, we'll get back to her. She said, you should be really disappointed that like BJ's trying to be like me. Why did he drop out of school to be a musician? And my mom was just like, oh, I'll talk all the shit I want to, but you hush your mouth. And she told this lady to go fuck herself.
Yeah! Woo!
Like loud, like really loud. And like my mom's one of those good Christian women who doesn't say the F word in public. She waits till she gets in her house and locks the door so that baby Jesus can't hear her. Because anything that happens inside them four walls is just family. God doesn't hear that. Had to explain to her what omniscient meant, but I digress. And so she basically told this lady to go fuck herself, and it became like local, like folklore legend of my mom just losing her absolute shit on this woman, like in the middle of like the ketchup aisle. And the best part was she came out to the car and she called me. And you know, like if any of y'all parents like smoke, you can always tell when they're smoking a cigarette on the phone just because like the heavy breathing and exhaling. And it was one of those like, you ain't gonna believe what just happened in food line. I said, what happened in food line? She's like, Aunt Prue stopped me and said something about your music. I was like, what'd you tell her, Mom? I told her to go fuck herself. And I have never been more proud of my mother than that day. And so this is a song about anybody who is, we've all been there. We've all wondered what the fuck we're going to do with our life, whether it's when we're 25 or 35 or 45 or 55. There's always that next step that you're afraid to take and you're worried about taking it. And so this is for you guys, and this is the